Sorry for podcasting.
Yeah, when I was doing strip club waitressing, I was making pretty good bank, but I was so young that I was so irresponsible with the money because I thought it was just going to be like, oh, this is all the time. Oh, and I'm going to look perfect and young all the time. Like, I mean, perfect as my version, you know, like.
We're dumb. We're dumb when we're young. I think back to like when I was a McDonald's manager at like the age of 19 or 20 and making good money and living at home and paying no rent. And
manager at 19? Excuse me?
I don't want to brag, but I went to Hamburger University in Chicago, Illinois.
You did not?
I did. I did. And I never talk about this. This should be
I didn't know this is a thing.
It is a thing. And I went.
Oh my God.
I got 96%. So
yeah,
pretty
you did.
Smart.
Oh my God.
Failed on all the filet fish stuff because I don't like it.
You're very anti-fish?
I'm very anti, just filet fish.
Oh, filet fish.
Yeah. Don't fillet it, please.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was stock options. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I had been getting stock options in the 90s for McDonald's.
Yeah, if you still had that stock right now.
Oh my God, I would not be here right now. Yeah. Goodbye, Amber.
The chair would be spinning.
Yeah, you'd just be like,
I don't know who's some genie just like snap their fingers and that's what was going on. You'd be on like a yacht somewhere right now.
And it doesn't matter how much you tell young people. Like, I'm like, if you put money away now, you just have to do it for your 20. And you, So you're so blissfully ignorant. And confident.
Yeah. So actually, I don't know. I think I'm more confident now, but I don't know. I maybe went like a
ignorantly confident though. Like I'm more. I love the age that I'm at right now. I love my life. I'm very happy. I'm more confident in who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like stupidly confident about that everything's going to work out when you're doing nothing to make it work out.
Oh yeah, you have no sense of mortality.
No.
Yeah, so that's the thing that backfires.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you don't do any preparation like you said.
And you'll never be 40 and you'll never be 50. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, for sure, I'll be rich by then.
Yeah, I was like 2 or 3 years older than that. I was like 22 or 23 and I was like working for Casino-Rama in Ontario. And I had like all these things within like the benefits package and I end up just cashing out like a TFSA or something, retirement savings plan. If I still had that now,
I know
I'd feel so good. But I was like just, going through a broke phase and I was like, I better just cash it out. And it's like,
steal this from future Amber.
Yeah, it's so rude of me.
With ACTRA, I love that it shows you like how much your retirement would be if you hadn't have taken the money. So Why is it so rude? Why does it do that?
Know,
it's a real, like you look and there's one like red line where you are. And then there's like a pink line that's like so much bigger. This is where you could have been. And it's just like every time you log in, you're like, gosh.
And it's just like a version of you like that with veneers and a spray tan and captain's hat on or something.
Freshly cut hair at all times. Yeah. That's who I want to be.
Crazy acrylics. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do kind of want to learn a little bit more about this. By the way, this is Erica Sigurdson, and she's a comedian, a very funny comedian who's won a Canadian Comedy Award.
No, I've never won. I've only been nominated.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've won 2 Leo Awards for comedy writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for comedy television writing, and I have won 1 local Just for Laughs Vancouver Award for Best Album.
Yeah,
but I've never won a Canadian Comedy Award.
Oh,
gotten close.
Sorry about that.
Somebody started saying that one day. Somebody said I had won, and then now occasionally and I'm always like, no,
I know,
never won.
I know. That's like when like amateurs are like, I've done Just for Laughs. Is like, no, you haven't done Just for Laughs Montreal, the world renowned.
I know,
festival.
But it's cute. It's very cute.
It is cute. Like, they have that thing we were just talking about. They're young. And
they're new and
confident. And
when
you
get your first lanyard, that's so impressive.
Yeah. It is actually.
Like, you're so excited.
And obviously these other accolades that you have achieved are like huge. That's huge.
Thank you.
Yeah. And how many albums do you have out?
I only have 1 solo album out.
Okay.
And then I have a couple, like My Jokes Are Up Here, which was recorded with Jen Grant and Christina
Walkinshaw, right?
Yeah.
I love her.
And Rebecca Kohler. So we did a couple of those. But yeah, I was like 18, 19 years into comedy before I ever put out an album. Now people are like 3 months in. They're like, time to cut my first album.
I know. Yeah, I was pretty late even putting my EP out. I should have put a full album out, but it was like mid-COVID. So it was like one of these things where I'm like, I got to do it now while I still have these jokes like
Yeah.
pretty well in my mind and pretty fleshed out or
Yeah.
whatever. Or like I'm worried the rest of COVID is gonna
You're
like
just gonna forget.
take them out of my head how they're operating in that moment or whatever. I think they were still a little more loose than if I would have done it right before COVID. Why didn't anyone warn us about COVID?
Really, we didn't see it coming, and we sure suffered for it.
But what's the album, your solo album called? Can't remember.
Situational feminist.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I had to think about it for a sec. I was like, what is it called?
That's such a good title because it's like so true, I think, just generally.
About me or about women in general?
Even about men that call themselves a feminist, I'm sure.
Yes.
Like, I'm sure at the end of the day, if it's not well suited for someone's situation, some people are overlooking, or
sometimes you just
not dedicating themselves as
reach for your wallet a little slower than other times. But that's not with men. That's with anybody I'm with. I'm just like, oh, my wallet's here somewhere. My chip is worn out.
Yeah. Moving like you're melting. Like,
yeah. My blood sugar's low. Give me a second.
Yeah. And I just was on a date last night, and I'm actually the type that's always making it clear it's Dutch. Right off the top.
100% that, like, I have not been in the dating world for 26 years. The idea of going out with a stranger and expecting them to pay for me or even wanting them to pay for me makes me sick. No way. Don't pay for my shit.
I accomplished it last night.
Did you?
It was like one of my first times.
I love it.
I was just trying to make myself comfortable with it. I don't know. He might be bitter. Like, we just hugged at the end. So I don't know.
You were happy that you got to pay half and half?
No,
or he paid for everything?
allowed him to pay.
Oh boy.
He definitely was very good at quickly saying that he was paying. And so then I was just like, I have to heal some weird core wounds about receiving.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to be like allowing people to just give things to me and for me to receive things and receive compliments, just say thank you and not feel like I have to doll out another compliment. These.
Yeah. Now, did you meet this person on an app or was this a wild meeting?
No, this person, actually, he's going to be excited that we're talking about it.
I think so. Let's get into it.
But he watched Taco Tuesday, which you've come and done.
I have done,
thankfully, been able to come and do some spots on. Which have been good and have been interesting.
It's always fun. I mean, even when that room is so interesting because even when there's only a few people there, it can be, you can kind of feel like you're loosey-goosey and having fun.
Well, you yourself, loosey-goosey, is like still a high caliber.
A high goose.
Yeah.
It's a high goose.
Your goose has a neck on it. Your goose has got a giraffe neck happening. Yeah.
Half giraffe, half goose.
Yeah. But that was always fun when you were coming because, I mean, it's just great to have people who've been doing stand-up on that show. It's always a variety of different, women,
and styles,
experience levels, etc. And then the most challenging venue in the city. So, and then you never know what kind of audience you're going to get there. So, but that was a lot of fun. I did it like a year and a half. I'm not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. You told me.
Not doing it any longer, but it was fun. And I was always so excited when you're on the show because you're on the road so often. You're doing Snowed In tour. You're doing your own other stuff. You just were a part of the Winnipeg Comedy Festival again this year, right?
I sure was.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was very fun. But I want to get back to this guy that took you out for a date.
Yeah, this guy. I know. I was like,
not get out of this with complimenting me.
I think it went pretty good. I had a date like 2 months ago where he went in too quick. So we had dinner and then that was fine. Maybe one thing went weird. When you're eating and somebody says something that's not really nice to hear while you're eating.
Yeah.
So that happened. And then I was just like, oh, just don't worry about it. Then we went to a movie and he went like hand on the thigh pretty quick into the movie.
Okay.
But you go like arm around first or hand holding first, right? You don't go thigh first.
Yeah, thigh is an odd move because you have to really brush it away if you don't want it there, or just sit there and you're not even watching the movie. You're just like, why is this hand on my thigh?
Yeah, that's all it like.
And then does he give you a squeeze? Like,
and then he was starting to do like a massaging, but I was like, the movie was good, so I didn't want to like be like, hey, like during the good movie. But then I'm also like slightly uncomfortable because I'm just like not used to. I'm celibate.
Human touch.
Yeah. I'm not used to the human touch. my friends I'm comfortable with, I hug too long. They're probably like, okay, freaking go get laid. Oh my God.
See, in that case, if somebody asked you out specifically, then I guess it's okay that they pay because they asked you out.
Mm-hmm.
But an app situation, I think it's crazy that men are just anybody
thigh guy.
Yeah.
He didn't like he got our movie tickets, but then I got dinner. So I paid more.
100%. And he probably got those tickets at Costco. You know, you can get a deal.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. That's how he did it.
No,
or he's part of the Cine Club.
Oh my gosh, maybe. He said he loves movies. So
yeah. Oh, for sure, Cine Club. For sure.
Oh man.
Your ticket was like $4.
I lost money on that.
You lost money
date.
on that date.
And then I was like, okay. So I told him like it moved too fast. He was very good taking the feedback. And he's like, yeah, a lot of people tell me that. I'm like, well, if a lot of people tell you that, why?
Slow her down, bud. Let's get ourselves under control.
But I know I do respect how chill he was about taking the feedback. And like I've had like guys like freak out. When it's a no, they're like,
lose it.
They're emotionally unstable and they're just like calling you names and like toxic behavior I've had happen. Yeah. So he was chill that way. And I was just like, oh, I just maybe am not ready to date.
Yeah.
Because I was bouncing it off of so many people and everyone had a different answer. Some people were like, oh, like, maybe some people are fine with that. Or maybe it's just where you're at. And then he's at another.
The thigh on hand thing.
This hand on
thigh.
Initial move. It feels
weird. I feel like if I was going to try, I would first like do a kind of like, oopsies, my hand is like near your thigh.
Right.
And I would like gauge how things were going.
Right.
And then maybe I'd climb. I'd slowly climb up.
And if you made that little noise, I would totally let you. I would totally.
We're married now.
Yeah, you go across the lap.
Yeah.
And then you put a ring on the finger.
And you're done. You're done. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is how it's going to happen for you.
So I'm still maybe going to go like to improv class or something with that dude. He was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really good on paper too, but he was quite young compared to me. He was like 30.
Okay.
And then so I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not ready to date because I talked to so many people about it and everyone had a different answer. So I knew I wasn't actually necessarily right. Maybe he heard I was celibate and he's like, she wants
well, you're
this.
right for your body. It's your body.
Yeah,
like if you thought it, and like, let's be honest, if it maybe was a different person, maybe you 100% would be like, right about, like you'd love that. So
that's what I was thinking. But then I was like, I think even not a hottie, like this guy was a cute guy. But like, even if it was a dream guy, I think I still would have been weirded out by when you haven't for like a year and a half.
Right.
Just touching in general. Like I was saying, like when your friends are just like, give you a little shoulder pat, you're like, like you're not necessarily aged up. You're not like getting all horny about it, but you're like, wow, this feels really nice.
Have you gone for a massage lately?
Like,
because I'm afraid you would melt into the table.
No, it's like my last massage therapist. I swear once or twice I made like subtle sex noises. Like,
well, they must get that a lot.
And then I was like, oh my God, Amber, calm down.
Yeah, stop it.
I like a deep tissue, so sometimes I do make a noise.
Yeah, sometimes it hurts. And I never know how to say like, because I like a really firm pressure.
Me too.
And I'm always like lying there, but I don't want to say, you can't say harder. Like you cannot say harder during massage. That's inappropriate fully.
But what if you say it like this? Harder, please.
Harder, please. I want that
like
harder.
A robot?
Yeah. And I'm always like, what do I say? Firmer? And then everything you think of sounds like, could you do that deeper? And I'm like, oh, good. And then I just lie there and like one massage, the girl, like whenever somebody tiny, like a tiny girl comes out, I'm always like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Like I want somebody to come out who like knows how to row a boat, like just like,
right. But that can be deceiving too, because my sister's like a bit like kind of a string bean type. She's 2 inches taller than me and probably like 5 to 10 pounds lighter than me.
Okay.
So she's very long and she's strong. So, but she doesn't appear strong, So I think sometimes you can't actually tell.
No.
My last RMT, Isaac, if you're out there, I miss you. I love you. He was the best. I was telling my sister, so she's an osteopath RMT, and I was telling her, oh, like, I think I'm in love with my massage therapist. And she's like, yeah, that's transference. And I was like, fuck you, I know it's transference.
I don't actually think I'm in love with him.
Stupid, but I still am in love with him. Please.
I would let him put his hand on my thigh any day.
Yeah.
I've twice had massage therapists. One was shiatsu. One was, I don't even know if they were an RMT. I don't think they were an RMT, but this guy was like banging on my back so hard. And then my sister-in-law was like in the lobby going, what is happening in there? And like for many minutes, like banging on me. And then
like cupping?
A cupping noise. And then he got on the table to put his knees in my butt. Like essentially, I was like, if someone I'm like, I think he's on top of me. Like this man is on top of me now.
Yeah, because shiatsu is like more like
but
they have to
inappropriate. You can't climb on top of me. Like if someone opened the door, it looked like he was like a jockey.
Yeah.
Like he was this very tiny man, and I was like, this is not what I signed up for.
I think I've gotten like when I was with Isaac. I wish when he was treating me pretty frequently, I think I got like too comfortable. Like once I forgot to like not for any reason, but sometimes I go commando, and then I was
just
like,
gonna say, are you underwear?
Got
on
the
or
therapist, and I was like, oh my gosh.
You're like, I don't think I'm supposed to be.
So I just had to tell him, be like, just so you know, I'm sorry about this, but I didn't really consider it before I left the house.
And he's like, yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Yeah,
he's like, sure.
Yeah. Now, I don't even know sometimes in massages why. Like they're always like, take off as many clothes as you feel comfortable. And I'm always like, do some people like keep their jeans on? Like
people are in long johns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm a bit of a prude. But
you're never nude.
But I always just keep my underwear on. Except once my luggage got lost. And so I had no like clean clothes, and I was sharing a hotel room with Jen Grant.
Yeah.
And so like I slept in my underwear. I had to go buy a t-shirt at a restaurant. Like I just bought their merch because I had no pajamas. Like
restaurant
I know. I was like, should we go to dinner here? And then I was like, how much for that t-shirt?
Yeah.
And so like, and then the next day I was like, I don't know what to do here. Like,
this is how you can tell you're a veteran, because like these are the types of stories that happen, like road stories that go down.
My luggage is missing. I go. So then I just went.
You're wearing a Hooters shirt.
Yeah,
or
I'm
whatever.
wearing a Hooters shirt and no underwear. I'm Donald Ducking it. And it was like, it's so bizarre because it feels so weird to just like be on that table naked. But if you do wear underwear, they fold it up and cram it in. Like, I'm like, why am I wearing this? They're always like,
I think they just need it for an anchor point.
I know.
And then
she's holding on to it as she gets into my.
But I've definitely been in that scenario, and that's kind of awkward. But it was Isaac, so we're fine because
it's fine.
He's my
Amber
husband.
And Isaac,
he's my husband.
rolls off the tongue. AI, the two of you together make AI. I love it.
When he'd be like talking about his family, like he has a wife and a kid, and I'm like, okay. No, it was actually really cute. And by the end, I wasn't in love with him anymore.
Okay.
I balanced things out somehow in my psyche, which was good. But then he left, and now he's too far away, and I haven't had a massage in like too long, way too long.
Yeah, you need to go get touched by a professional.
Yeah. Have you ever had the hot stone?
Yes, I loved it.
I got a surprise hot stone. Nobody told me it was coming,
Okay.
and it was so cool. I was like, wow.
See, I always thought they just put hot stones on you and walked away. And I was like, because the picture is always somebody with stones on their back. And I was like, why would I pay for somebody to just put hot stones on me and walk away? I didn't know they were massaging you with the stones. And it was.
You thought they were just sitting and creating a burn.
Yeah.
Creating
just burning my flesh. And then they're like on their phone for 20 minutes while I just lay there. And then you can't move because you're
flipping the stone with a spatula.
Yeah, like it's pancakes. And then the first time I had it was in Nelson, BC. It was so good, this massage. I loved it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a Calgary guy. When I'm in Calgary, I don't care how much the Uber is going to cost to go to him. Tony.
Okay. That's the name of a guy.
Yeah.
I got a guy, Tony.
He's a good deep tissue guy. I recommend. But
rocks on my back.
Yeah, so it's so funny because when you're on the road a lot too, you start developing these insights and getting this information, and then when you can find a good massage therapist, it's like a hairdresser.
Oh yeah,
like you can't first of all cheat on them. You can't
go to somebody else unless you're out of town, and then it's permitted.
Yeah,
what happens?
Of course,
on the
or
road?
It's an emergency. Like yeah. But yeah, I'm even thinking of like seeking Isaac out because I think he's in like Burnaby or something.
We'll find him.
Richmond or Burnaby.
We'll find him for you. Yeah. Maybe he had to move because he got a divorce.
That would be perfect. But also, sorry that's painful. Sorry, Isaac.
But you'll make a good stepmom.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't want to have kids.
Have talked. Yeah.
I don't want to have kids, but I'll help out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Little stepmom action.
Yeah. Oh, I've always wanted to be an evil stepmom.
Yeah. That's fun.
Or like broke the stigma of the evil stepmother. That'd be good to like work against the,
Yeah, but you're always.
Us comics like a challenge.
You can never do enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Like dads who show up, like men who show up and like help with other, like if they step up as a stepdad, it's like, what a guy, this guy.
Yeah.
And like,
women are
doing it all the time.
Women are just expected to be this
and
way.
They're just like, look at her. She thinks she's the mom. You know what I mean? It's like
I do.
It's bullshit.
I do. I've unsubscribed to because I think finally out of people pleasing era. I'm 46.
Good for you.
And so I'm finally just literally doing only what I want to do, and like even every decision I make, I go, what is the reason for the yes?
Right.
And if it's not anything to do with me, I go, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And my life has changed exponentially in the last like 8 months.
I know. I tried to borrow money off you 3 times. You said, fuck you. It's really rude.
Maybe you should have kept that stock.
I know.
McDonald's
I wouldn't
stock.
need it. I wouldn't be out here with my hand out. Amber, please.
You're constantly begging me for cash.
Yeah, I know. What she's not telling it, people, is it was me that put my hand on her thigh. I was really trying to get some money. We're working through some things
and you were
right
trying
now.
to put, you went, do. You put the ring on my finger, but it was just like one of those lolly rings with the sucker.
Yeah, which is a fun snack. It is a fun snack during a movie.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know how you think I have funds, but I appreciate that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just never ask people and you find out they're rich. So
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun to know that.
I've never had a really rich friend.
Well, maybe you have. Yes, maybe you have. Mm-hmm.
I have had really like friends that like growing up, like your early 20s. So like their parents, their parents are more successful like than your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they are always the cheapest.
But how they're not screaming all the time? Is that how you know they're more successful?
They're driving a car that doesn't break down. They don't understand when you're like, my dad said, hold the flashlight because we're doing all the work on our car ourselves.
No duct tape on their car? That's weird.
Never use pantyhose to hold your fan belt together. But like they're always the ones that are the cheapest. Like, like, oh no, I don't want an appetizer. But then the appetizers come and they do want an appetizer.
Oh, they partake.
They partake in the appetizer and then they make sure that it's not on their bill. And it's always the rich friends.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like I'm in receiving era right now. Like maybe that means I'm going to be like that soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the
I think so.
swindling, wheeling and dealing instead of paying for more than the guy paid for on the date. What did I do that for?
Where did you go for dinner?
We went to this taco place. It was actually pretty bougie taco place on Amby.
Is it the Japanese taco place?
Yeah, it was really good actually.
Yeah, I've not eaten there. We tried to get in. They're like, if you don't have a reservation, goodbye. Sayonara, and also hasta Vegas.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos. Get out of here.
You know how they be. How they be.
It's our fault. So then you guys went to the park.
I had the tuna
movie?
tacos there, which are good. Okay. So try them when you get in. When they allow you into the restaurant.
I'm on a list. I dropped that I went to HAMU. They did not respect that. I was like, I'm in the biz, guys. I've got my bachelor's of hamburgerology.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do want to know more about this, but I just want to tell you this one thing before, because I got to know more about Hamburger College or whatever.
University, thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to downgrade you.
Respect the process.
I'm a college student. That was more of a projection on my part.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But so okay, I hope please don't get upset. I just think this is funny. But so on the date before the thigh grab.
Okay.
And so thigh massage.
PTG, pre-thigh grab.
There was at the taco place, as I was eating the tuna, and I can get sometimes squeamish about tuna because I was a vegetarian for a really long time.
Okay.
But I do try because it's flavorful. It is nice when I don't think about it too hard. So I'm eating these tuna tacos and they're like, is it sashimi? It's like wiggly. It's like, what's the method of preparation? It's like when it's like wiggly, but it's like edible. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyway. And then he starts talking to me about how he has inner fat. He's like, there's your fat, the regular fat that people have. He's like, but then there's like inner fat, and it's like a brown fat on the inside. And I was like,
during dinner?
While I was biting into tuna. I was like, well,
no, thank you.
Yeah. So that's like more of a me thing. That was probably more about me, but the inner brown, like learning about the inner brown fat during dinner.
That's not date talk. That's not dinner talk. It's not dinner date talk. I'm going to give, this is 100% you are in the right here. You don't have to ask any other friends. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. My inner fat.
Inner organ fat, or it's on your organs or something. Anyway.
What's that called? Visceral? The one that they want you to lose all the time?
Yeah, well, I guess that one's the more dangerous one. Yeah. That's around your organs, which
sounds visceral.
It makes sense. And I'm sorry he's struggling with that, but that was just not the time.
I don't think it's visceral. I think
it is visceral.
It is visceral.
Oh,
okay.
You did it. Oh my gosh. MD Erica Sigurdson.
After HAMU, I went to UBC School of Medicine.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I minored in hamburgers. I majored in arteries.
If you go to Hamburger University, you're going to have to go to school to be a doctor as well.
You got to get your second degree. You don't just stop.
Okay. So how long was Hamburger University?
It wasn't long. It was 2 weeks.
Wait, and it was called Hamburger?
Yes. So in Chicago, McDonald's has, I don't know if it's still there. This was in the 90s. So when you become a first assistant manager, you go to Hamburger University and you're learning mostly about management and profits and blah, 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 how to run business. And it's 2 weeks and there's people from all over the world there. So in my class, we had one guy from Qatar, a bunch of people from China, a bunch of people from France. And in the, so it's like theater style seating. Mm-hmm. And then along the back walls is interpreters and they're in glass. It's like the UN. And so everybody who speaks different languages, we're watching lectures and then the people are listening to the interpreters. It's a state of the art educational facility. Companies would rent it out for, and then so you go through all this stuff about, I don't know, profit and loss and management and
was everyone your same age or various ages?
Various.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and some people actually didn't pass, which I found real crazy.
Ooh.
And there's like hotel rooms there. Like there's a hotel on site. So you stay there for 2 weeks. And
they get executed if they don't pass, right?
Yep. They don't get to go back. They are wandering around Chicago now. The guy from Qatar.
They cancel their flights?
Yeah. You go to I missed my flight to HAMU. I had never flown to America. And I didn't.
So you need a shirt. That's good merch.
HAMU.
Yeah.
Ham me? Question mark. Ham you. Yeah, I never flew to America, so I showed up at the airport like kind of not early enough to clear customs, and my boyfriend at the time, like I thought I had a lot of time.
No, it takes way longer.
I know, and so I was like, "Let's go for breakfast." So we went for breakfast, and then I went up, and they're like, "You are not going to make this flight. Like, there's no way you're." So I had to sit in the airport all day trying to go standby, and oh my god, it was crazy, and I was like, I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah, I had a moment like that when it was weird. I was going back for Kathleen McGee's celebration of life, and it was a month after she passed, and it's crazy. I actually witnessed a murder, but like not visually, like I heard it, and then I saw the guys run away that did it.
Oh,
yeah.
Like in the airport?
I don't even know if I should say this on the podcast, but
yeah.
But so then when I was on my way to the airport, I didn't realize what I witnessed.
Yeah.
And I went out the back of my apartment building, and it was all police and the caution tape. And I'm like walking out just like having a lovely day today. You know, like
Isaac's gonna marry me.
like running to the airport, obviously always a little late, about 15 minutes late already. And then just step down and like down the stairs and look up, and I see everyone in my building out on their balconies. I'm like, I look at them and they're like, you can't go there. You can't step there. It was a crime scene. And I'm like, I look around, I'm just in the middle of a crime scene. And then I see the squad car and I'm like, oh no. And I like look at the time and I'm like, I got to talk to the police. I saw something I heard something and saw something.
Hear something, say something.
Say something. And they say police are bad, but I guess killers are worse.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we'll probably try to keep the neighborhood safe or whatever.
And then did you ask for a police escort to the airport?
Should have, because it just kind of hit me on the way to the airport, and I was losing my mind. I was bawling my eyes out. I was calling the airport because I was late. I was calling Adam, Kathleen's widow, and I was crying. And then I had her. This is her.
Okay.
And I had her on, and then they wouldn't let me through security. So I was already late. I just witnessed a murder. I was crying in line because I was.
Why wouldn't they let you through security?
They said this resembles too much of a real bullet. It wasn't even about the contents that the ashes are in there. It was about the actual.
What did you do?
I had to go mail it to myself because I didn't want
to the 7-Eleven and mail
and then I missed my flight. So I did the standby all day trying to get there. I had a show that night. I got there like right on time for my headlining set, and
oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I was in line like bawling visual. Like it's so funny. I've cried really hard 2 times in the airport. Once when I was losing my mom, and this time, no one gives a shit.
No
one cares.
Scared.
And I didn't really care that anyone gave a shit, but a couple times I'd be like, whoa, I'm losing my mind here. And then I just look up and
everyone's like, doing a word jumble.
But I will say there was this one man, he's like, are you all right? Like I was just like putting my stuff down and kind of resting from being so weirdly traumatized.
Yeah.
And he was like, are you okay? Like he asked me a couple times, this beautiful Indigenous man, a really tall. And I was like, no, but I don't know. I'm okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
it's a weird thing because, like, what do you say to that question? Because you're like, I'm not okay, but also I am okay in the like broader. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, things will be okay.
Yeah, I'm not murdered.
But I'm not murdered. But like, I'm shook right now.
Yeah,
and I do like that. I can't remember what countries I saw. Of course, I saw this on TikTok, but I think it's maybe the Netherlands or even Finland, where kids learn to not say like I'm sad, but they say I have sadness upon me. And it kind of like really puts it in your head, like that no matter what emotional state you are in, that you're going through it, and it's not. And I was like, it's such a great way to reframe things, right? Like I have sadness upon. It also sounds so like romantic, you know? Like somebody's like, "Are you okay?" And it's like, "I just have sadness upon me."
I know.
Or like, "I have fear upon me."
So I like the concept, but I think a little bit like a part of me is like nerd.
Yeah. Nerd. You have nerdiness upon you right now. Loser. Amber has bullying upon her.
No, I do.
She's got a real bully energy over there.
No, but that's my internal judgment, right? Like, so if I was like, it's okay, you just have sadness upon you, I'd be like, idiot.
Yeah. Loser.
Yeah. But no, that's really smart. That's something I've tried to do like in my wise years too, is like not define myself by the stuff I've been through or the emotions like that have been predominant.
Yeah, or keep telling yourself the same story, right? Because that's a big one.
That's a huge one for me. It's a huge one.
It's like I never. It's like no.
Right. And they were saying at first that it was that's like an imprint, but now I guess they're discovering that it's like the collective societal thing. It's like the collective societal survival mechanism or something. But I think at first everyone thought it was like trauma related, but I forget what it's called. Not resonance. Something like, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'm not.
When you have like an inner monologue or story, they were at first saying that it was like imprinted from trauma sometimes or from your parents, but now they're saying so like our thoughts aren't us.
No.
Right? But now they're saying that it's like sort of like out there in the ether sort of narrative.
Okay. So like the energy you put out is coming back at you,
or it's just like some kind of collective toxic narrative that we all kind of align to. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. I just learned it. I don't know enough about this to be talking about
it. If you had gone to HEMU, what they would have taught you is fries are up.
How long were you at McDonald's?
8 years. From 15 to 23.
Okay.
And then I was walking to the fry station one day in the middle of a Saturday lunch rush.
Yeah.
Because it was an insane work environment. Like so you're on salary, so you were just expected to work. And like, so 9 to 5 was the worst shift because if it's busy when you go to leave, you're supposed to stay and help. Well, now you're there till 7. Like I could never make plans with friends. Like
no.
The first time I ever wanted to do stand-up was when I worked at McDonald's. And my boyfriend at the time and there was a comedy club across the street in Surrey and we got tickets and we actually walked in. And I remember like looking around at the people that were there and I was like, "Ooh, this doesn't seem like our vibe." And we left. So like I had never seen stand-up comedy live before I had started doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, but I knew I wanted to do it. And it was just insane. And like my friends, you know, if I was going out, I was always meeting people at 10 p.m. because I was working so much. Mm-hmm. And then I was just like literally walking one day with like crazy Saturday lunch rush. And I just had this moment where I was like, if I don't get the fuck out of here, I'm going to be here forever. And I don't
so much in stocks in this company.
I would have oh my God. If I don't take my stock.
Your soul would have not persevered possibly if you stayed.
Yeah. And you just like, I mean, you don't make any more money though. You know what I mean? Like I was like, yeah, you get a small raise or maybe you make bonus by some sort of like markers that they identify. And like one bonus every 6 months is not enough. Yeah. And I was like, I got to get out of here. So I went home and I like typed up July 18th on like big printer paper, like the dot matrix printer, and hung it above
with
my
the,
bed.
like, with the holes on the side. Yes, I missed that paper.
I know. And if it ever got misaligned, you were dead. That was it. Your project is ruined and you're failing this class. But I hung it above my bed and I was like, I'll have another job by July 18th. And I just started looking. Then I left and went to the bank. Started working at a bank and was making less money. But I was just like, I have to stop this madness because I just started working there when I was 15 and then you get promoted. And then I'm like, I got to get out of here. I got to.
Good for you.
Did nothing good for my metabolism either. Like,
free
McDonald's food and no actual break. You know, like you didn't really get a break. So you're just constantly.
You just keep eting
garbage.
Stay in it. Yeah.
Alleged garbage. It's not. I don't know.
Oh, it's really good for you. I heard.
Yeah, I heard.
But it's funny. As soon as you were talking about going to the fries, I had the Pavlov.
Pavlov? Yeah,
Pavlov's
you're like,
my mouth started watering.
Ooh,
that's so bad.
Yeah,
but those fries. Those fries, piping hot, are really good.
Okay, so here's the trick because I don't eat fast food anymore. Like I'm so lucky because Jay. He hates
so clean.
He eats so clean.
Oh, good.
And it's not like he's like has to like. He's not a person who orders a salad but wants fries. He actually doesn't want the fries, which is to me crazy. Like in a restaurant, you know, like I'm always like, I'll get the salad, but I'm like, please bring me flat. You know, like if they accidentally bring you
someone at the table, please order fries.
Yeah, exactly. I just want some, which we do on Snowed In. Now we've all agreed we'll get one order of fries for the table and then we all get salads. So
I appreciate that.
So much better.
That is
and then
better.
I just eat quick.
Eat all of them.
I know. I'm like, look over there. All the fries in my mouth at once.
They can't say anything because like menopause.
Yeah. Or
you'll friggin' tear their head.
I will. With just my general attitude. Yeah. So Jay eats like super, super healthy. He doesn't like chocolate. He doesn't like sweets. He doesn't like chips. Like
I wish.
Which is so great because he would never bring that into the house. I will buy something under the guise of like, maybe if someone comes over, we'll have these chips. And then I'm like, just me.
I also have this addiction, junk addiction.
I love chips. I love chips so much.
Chips are so good.
But if you get fries from McDonald's, you order fries no salt because they have to make a fresh batch, and then you just get salt on the side. Because if you're gonna have those calories, get the best damn fries you can. Yeah, because there's nothing worse than getting cold McDonald's fries.
Ugh, I don't even want to eat them.
No,
they're actually like the opposite of what the hot fries are.
They go from 10 to 0 in like 3 seconds.
So weird. Yeah. So what I do with fast food now, and I kind of broke this rule the other night because I was feeling bad because I drove to a gig, took a Evo. As you know, I love to Evo.
You love an Evo.
Took a Evo. That's like a third of what I'm getting paid or whatever. And then I got a parking ticket.
Oh, and that... Now, did you pay it right away before Evo gets it?
I didn't notice it till I was driving and then it flew off. So I'm like, I don't know what happened. Probably Evo's going to charge me for it.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if I made any money that night. But I was like,
you didn't.
Screw this. You've been eating too clean and being too good and still bad things are happening. So you're going to Triple O's. I got a milkshake. And I got a crispy cod burger.
Okay. Triple O's isn't bad. Like, I wouldn't say that's fast food.
Yeah.
It's medium food.
But what I do with fast food when I do have it is I only allow myself one thing.
Okay.
So like a fry or a sweet potato fry or a Beyond Burger.
But no burger and fry.
No, I usually don't have the combo, but this was a sad, sad night.
Yeah. You know,
fun show. Sad night.
This is my worst Evo to gig story. I got in my car, which I don't have to pay for.
I think I remember.
And I
vaguely
was driving to Port Coquitlam, which is not close.
Mm-hmm.
I got to a gas station and I had just gotten my car back from the mechanic and I had like put like $2,000 in it. And he says, you're probably going to need a new battery soon, which why didn't you just replace the battery? So within a week of getting my car back, I stop at the gas station. I put gas in my car. I go to start it. It won't start. So now I have my hood up. I asked the gas station if they have I had jumper cables, if they had a battery pack. They don't. It's rush hour. No one stops to offer me a jump. And I should have just asked someone, but I was kind of like, hello, woman with the hood up, fucking someone come over here. And so then I called BCAA. They're like, we'll answer your call in 20 minutes. Like, I don't even know why I have BCAA. I'm not renewing it. It's such a ripoff.
Yeah.
And then I just called a tow truck company and she's like, yeah, I got a guy 5 minutes away. I'm like, perfect. I just gave him $100 cash. He jump starts my car, but I'm not going to drive it all the way to Port Coquitlam because what if it stops there? So I drive it to my mechanic shop, which was like 6 blocks away. I pick up an Evo. I then take an Evo all the way to Port Coquitlam, park it during the show, drive it back. Should have kept it overnight. I didn't. Had to get another Evo the next day to get my car. I think that show, it was, like just a little one-nighter. It was like $100 or whatever. And that Evo and the battery cost me like $500 because it's an Audi. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. Actually, a comic said to me right before I realized I had the ticket, "Oh, you seem to be Evoing everywhere. That's pretty bougie." I'm like, actually, it's cheaper in the end than
owning a car.
And then he's like, yeah, but if you just buy like a $1,500 car, and then he was like breaking it all down to me. And then like after I got that ticket, I was like, maybe I should buy a car.
Oh my God,
like,
I'm selling my expensive Audi for super cheap if you want it.
Guess who might have a ride? Guess
Let's
who might have
do
wheels?
a GoFundMe. So Amber,
everyone fund my car.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy. No, the Audi's too expensive to fix. Everything that goes wrong is $600. Like headlight $600. Like it's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's tough, but
yeah.
Sorry for being weakly.